Take us back to the day when you felt you wanted to become an automotive technician, still a young pup.
It's interesting as well, as if looking back when I was in high school, kind of the age of a lot of these people that are starting a co-op or wanting to get in. This is probably the last thing that I would have thought I would be doing. And I always thought I would do something maybe kind of like that, follow in his footsteps or go to university. And eventually I went there for a little bit. Some difficult stuff in my life. And ultimately, it wasn't my passion. I went for a year at McMaster studying business, and it's just wasn't what I wanted to do. I didn't think that I couldn't see myself long-term being in that industry. And it took a little bit of time to figure out what I did want to do. After that, I did certain odd jobs. And I always had, since high school, I always liked British cars.
Jaguar, loves them. What year's your Jag?
It's 1988. And yeah, the viewers probably are thinking, oh, that doesn't sound like a very reliable car, James. And
it isn't. You're right, viewers.
It wasn't. And especially in this time.
We love Raz and James about his British cars. And James gives us the digs every single time we have an electrical issue or a programming issue with the vehicle. James's line is what, James? Tell everybody the James line that you use. Your go-to James line for anything that needs programming.
My line is, you know what car doesn't have that problem? That's what I like to say.
88 Jag.
And I guess in this kind of time when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, what I was interested in, and I thought, I love this car, and I'm either going to go broke trying to pay someone to fix it, or I could try to learn how to do it myself.
So we have the Jag to thanks for you getting into the trade.